Offering yourselves, whether a lying down or a seated position. And maybe approaching this practice that you're just going to give yourself whatever you need. So if that means that we're in a puppy pose and you feel like lying down on your back, you can do that. Or if you're in downward facing dog and you feel like you'd rather be in butterfly, offering that to yourself and just connecting to your breath this morning. We're nearing the end of another week. And we're going to bring this quote that we had Tuesday into our practice again. Drink from the well of yourself and begin again. Drink from the well of yourself and begin again. Charles Bukowski. So we're going to fill that well. Maybe it feels half full or full. Maybe it feels a little empty. So whatever you need to fill that well today, so that we can go within whenever you need. So approaching this practice with a beginner's mind, allowing ourselves to begin again. So if you're on your back, just reach your arms above your head behind you and really stretch out towards that top of your mat. If you're on a seated position, bring your hands up to the sky. We're just going to lengthen kind of those under the arms and along the arms. And then reach the fingers down to the ground if you're seated. If you're on your back, reach them towards the toes, maybe along your side. Then stretch the arms up above again. Bring them over to the side, maybe the corner of the mat if you're lying down. If you're seated, just as if you had a ball in your hands, reaching that ball over kind of one shoulder. And then move over to the other side. Some lateral flexion in the spine. And then just go back and forth. Then bring the arms to the middle. And then reach them towards the feet again or towards the ground if you're seated. And maybe offer some neck rolls. If you're on your back, move the head side to side, the chin to the chest. Getting some movement in the neck. And whether you're seated or lying down, bring the soles of the feet together. Opening up those insides of the thighs. Little butterfly. Just keep moving the neck if you want. And let out a sigh. And then find some stillness. You can place the hands wherever you'd like. And we'll begin again. If you're on your back, and then exhale, come up to a seated position. Maybe meeting in butterfly, soles of the feet together. And feel this fresh start with the inhale and the exhale. And let's bring our feet kind of in towards the body. So we're moving the soles of the feet together. And then we're just going to bring the heart to one knee, sweep it across the front. And then just kind of orbiting the hips with the heart. You can move quick, you can move slow, but just offering some movement. Be noticing in the body where you feel it. And then switching directions. And one more circle, whether it's a half circle or full, whatever you're finding yourself in. Bring those shoulders over the hips. And let's bring our feet to the ground. And then send that left leg long. We're going to open the backs of the legs up a little bit. If you have a strap, you can use a strap, but you don't necessarily need it because we can hold our thigh or leg with our hands. Flex the left foot towards the face and then bend that right knee and extend the leg long. This is our heron pose. We have a lot of bird poses today, guys. So get that bird on. So with that right leg extended, lifted off the ground, maybe you hold it at the shin, maybe underneath the hamstring, roll the shoulders back, shine the heart up, kind of reclining, and then flex the foot or point, and then flex. And just notice the back of the leg as we point and flex. And as you flex that foot towards the face, hold it for a breath. And then exhale, point the toes. Now let's bend the knee, kind of hug the knee into the chest, and then extend that leg long again. Let's hold the shin or maybe the big toe with the left hand. And then on an exhale, open up towards the right. So the right arm extends out, the right leg extends out. And the left hand can either hold the big toe or the shin or maybe the thigh. You can bend it if you need to. Just kind of opening up the back of the leg. And then exhale, sweep that right hand forward. Find the shin or the calf of the right hand and then let that leg come to the ground. Maybe it comes out to the side and you just open and close the leg down and up. Just kind of wiggling the hip a little. Yep. And then let's send the leg long. We're going to thunder thigh it out. And then we're going to bring that left knee in. The right leg is long. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So find those sits bones, flex the right foot, and then send the left leg long. Finding the grasp on the leg, do the heart, shoulders back, and just point and flex the left foot. You can roll the ankle too if you want to. And then when you're ready, you can bend the knee in and then extend it back out. And then with the right hand, maybe find the calf or the hamstring or the big toe. On an exhale, open up towards the left. So the left arm extends, the left leg is extended. Gentle twist. And notice if you kind of press through the heel of that left leg, how the back of the leg responds. One more breath in. Now exhale, bring the left hand to the front, find the leg, bend the leg. Foot comes down, and let the knee drop out and just kind of lower and lift that knee. Juicing up the hips. And one more time, bring the knee back to the sky, send the leg long, thunder thigh it out. And then let's stack those sits bones underneath the shoulders, finding those sits bones grounding. Inhale, lift up to the sky. And now just hinge forward. Keep the wrists over the shoulders. The arms can be out like a Y or above the head. And fold forward and just feel maybe some activation in the back of the leg. And if you want, you can drop those hands down and then bring the chin to the chest. We'll pause here for a couple breaths. And flex the feet towards the face if you want. Breathe in. Exhale, sigh. Inhale. And then exhale to bring the shoulders back over the hips. And then we'll make our way to tabletop. You can roll the ankles out, you can roll the wrists. We're finding our tabletop. And then when you get there, you can send the leg long and stretch it out. Just offer some movements that feel nice before we meet here together. So moving at your own body's kind of wishes. And now let's be in tabletop. So our knees underneath the hips and the wrists underneath the shoulders. Let's inhale to extend that right leg long. And then just rock back and forth. Pressing through the heel when you go back. Maybe noticing, again, the back of the leg. Rocking forward and back. And if you want, if it's more comfortable on the wrist, you can come down to the forearms and just rock back and forth. So kind of see what you feel like this morning. And then exhale, bring the right knee in, send the left leg long. Now press through the heel, and then we're going to rock back and forth, forward and back. Really breathe deep. Maybe you want to lift that leg, and if that's going to fill your well, then do that. When we rock back and forth, it kind of activates those muscles with that foot grounded. Now exhale, bring the knees back together so they're underneath the hips. Inhale, extend the right leg long. Let's inhale to extend the left arm long, unless you want that arm down. And then exhale, hug the knee to elbow, Rounding the spine, inhale to lengthen. Now exhale, round, knee to elbow. Inhale, find length. Pause here as we lengthen. And now tap that right toe down and lift it up. Maybe the hip or the ankle comes way high. Maybe it stays in line with the hip. So just going to tap and lift back of the leg a few times. And then lower the foot down, lower the knee down, lower the hand down. Let's find child's pose. Extend the arms forward, extend the sits bones back. And exhale. And roll it forward back to tabletop. Get everything set so you feel nice and grounded. And inhale the left leg long, right arm forward. And then just kind of lower and lift the left leg. A few more times. You can lift that left foot high. Feeling the core maybe getting warm. And now extend that leg out so the hip is in line with the ankle. And then run around the spine, knee to elbow. And lengthen. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen and hold. Breathe in. Now exhale, bring the hand down, bring the knee down. Let's curl back and rise up to stand. So maybe we come back on our heels towards the back of the mat. Rise up, inhale. And exhale, hands come down. Maybe we shake side to side. So a couple gentle rocks towards the side of the mat, opening up the feet. Inhale, reach up for sky. Fold it forward, bring the hands down to the toes. And now bend the knees, walk the hands forward. And inching forward as we come into plank pose from a standing position. Hands inch, 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 inch forward. And then find your plank pose for a breath. Hips lift, inhale. Exhale, lower down the knees. Bring that left hand underneath the shoulder, right hand under the shoulder. Bring the knees so you have a nice base. And now point that right toe to the sky. And then exhale, round the spine. Toe to the sky. And now round. Now one more time, toe to the sky. And then we'll exhale, step it through the hands. So now we're in our low lunge. Let's rise up, inhale. Good, exhale, bring the hands out to the side. Let the hands point towards the ground. Grounding that right foot. Now bring that left heel towards the glute. And then find that left ankle with the hand. Now press the hand, or the foot into the hand. And notice the front of that left leg. Maybe stretch a little bit. And bring that right arm to the sky or to the hips. But as we kick that left foot into the hand, the front of that leg stretches just a little bit, opening the front of the leg. Let's breathe. Exhale, lower that left foot down. Don't let it just flop down like a dead fish. Just let it roll down with control. Now frame the front foot, curl the left toes under, step it back, plank pose. Let's lower down our knees, our chest and our chin. And now press up, exhale. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, press up. Just some gentle little push-ups as we bend the elbows to lower. Exhale, press it up. And then back to down facing dog. Sigh. Inhale, float the right leg up to sky. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Find some circles with the knee. And then step that foot down. Lift the left leg to sky. Bend the knee, stack the hips. And then rotate that leg around, finding your favorite shape. In the sky, lower the left leg down. And then exhale, finding tabletop, knees come down, hands come under the shoulders. And then we're gonna point that left toe to sky. So inhale, point the toe, lift the chest. Exhale, round, knee to nose. Inhale, pointing up to the sky. And round. Inhale. Exhale, round. Now we inhale one last time, move the point your toe to the sky. And then exhale, just step it through between the hands. Then ground and find your foundation and rise up for a low lunge. Anjayas. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the hands down. The left hand can come to the top of the thigh and then bring that right heel to the glute. Kick the hand into, or kick the foot into the hand. And hold that, feel that quadricep activate. Breathe in. Maybe close the eyes. Imagine yourself filling with whatever you need. Maybe it's breath. Maybe it's stillness. Maybe it's a big just let it scream out because you're waiting online for a virtual appointment. Kick into the hand. Exhale, lower the foot down. Bring the hands to frame the foot. Now let's come up into our crescent lunge. So ball of the foot, the right foot down, left knee is bent, inhale, rise. Now bring that, or press that right heel energetically back, feel the front, that right hip flexor open, we'll inhale. Exhale, bring the arms behind us or to the hips. Let's bow over that leg, and then bring the arms out like wings. And really hover over that thigh. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. Walk the left foot out to the side, and then let that pinky edge foot support the leg. The left knee drops out, the sole of the foot shines. This is our lizard pose. And if you want, you can lower that right leg down and find lizard, or you can keep it lifted. Come onto the forearms if you want. Uttanasana Kristasana. Breathe in. Now exhale, bring that knee back come to the middle, foot flat, and then step it back to plank pose. Inhale. And exhale. Let's find our plank. Breathing in. Exhale. Inhale, step the right foot forward, ground to the ball of that left foot, and we're gonna rise up to our crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the arms maybe behind us, or to the thighs, or to the hips, and then we'll exhale, fold it forward. Let the heart hover. Breathe in and out. Arms out like airplanes. Draw the belly button into spine, nice active core. And then exhale, bring the hands inside the foot. Bring that right foot out to the side of the mat. Come onto the pinky edge of the foot. Let the knee drop out for your variation of pigeon pose on this side. And sigh. The left knee can lower or it can be lifted. It's really wherever feels right for you. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the foot back to the ground, knee comes in, curl the left toes under if you're not there already. Now let's step it back to downward facing dog. In our downward facing dog, really lift those hips. Press the hands down, inhale. Now exhale, lower down onto the forearms. So the elbows come down, hands can be on the ground, or hands can be in prayer, and palms together. And then we'll exhale, kind of lift the nose forward. Maybe tap it between the hands or on top of that prayer hand. And then back, shoulders over, shoulders back, and over the elbows if you want, or back more. And then come forward. You can either hover the nose, or you can tap it down to the ground, and then come back. Breathe in. And then let's exhale, lower down to the knees, and then come into tabletop. So we can step the feet forward, one by one, and then hang in our Uttanasana, grab opposite elbows, and this way side to side. Now bend the knees. Inhale to rise up. Hands come above the head. Find prayer, then bring the hands to the heart. Ground that left foot. Lift the right knee up. And let's turn that foot towards the wall, that right foot, and then stack it on top of that left leg for a standing pigeon. And maybe that doesn't quite, you can't get that knee down. It's okay if you just kind of have it lifted and it looks kind of like you're just crossing your legs and the knee is high. If you can bring that knee down. Just whatever that rotation on the hip allows. Find some stillness. Breathe in. Let's exhale, maybe bring the arms out like a T again. If you want, you can straighten that leg and kind of fold it forward. Hands reach for the floor. Notice the left glute. And if you want, you can kind of, in your chair, sit and reach those hands down. So it can be a kind of a straighter left leg fold, or it can be a kind of a chair fold, wherever you're at. Find some stillness. Let's inhale, rise up. You can bring the arms up to the hips, and then bring that right foot to the ground. You can shake side to side. Let that left leg have a little relief, and then ground into the right. And then bring that left knee up. And then when you're ready, stack that ankle on top of that leg. You can be lifted high, like it might be up like that. And it might be kind of down more. And as deep as a sit as you want. The leg can be straighter or it can be bent a lot. So really find what's going to support your practice, support your mind, body, and soul. And then sink into that. Breathe in. When you're ready, you can either stay kind of in your chair, or you're welcome to straighten that leg and start to fold. We can let the hands dangle, or you can sit in your chair and fold it forward, hinging at the waist. This is a different opening on the side of the leg, the glute. Feel that strong standing leg. And then we'll inhale, bring the arms out as we straighten that leg all the way. Arms come to the sky, bring that knee kind of forward, and then step it down. Exhale, hands come down to the side. Feel the feet ground for the heart lift. Inhale, arms come to the sky. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, let's lift into a flat back, bending the knees, reaching the head forward. And then exhale, fold it again. Round into that left foot, step the right foot back. So let's set up for our lunge. And then inhale to rise up all the way. We're going to move into our warrior three and then our eagle. So let's bring our arms out like a T. Exhale, float it forward. We're going to ground into the left foot. Let yourself soar. Feel that ease and levity in the heart space. And now bring the right knee forward. Lift it up, cross it over that leg. You can maybe bring the foot behind the calf. You don't have to. Sometimes it's nice to stack that right foot on a block beside the leg. Bring the right arm under, left arm on top. You could either interlace the arms or bring the palms, the back of the hands together. And then find your eagle pose. Maybe you want to bring those elbows towards the knees, kind of crunch the body. And inhale to rise. Exhale. You can be steady and still. Let's release our arms, bring them out to the side, untangle those legs, send that leg back, that strong left leg, breathe in. And now exhale, bring that knee forward and through. So we're still in that left standing leg. If you need to tap that toe down, you can. Now bring the right heel towards the glute, find it with the right hand, kick into the right hand. Feel that leg open maybe a little bit. Hinge forward at the waist. And then bring the left arm forward. Kicking into that right hand to get a little stretch in the front of that leg. Inhale. And now exhale, bring that left hand down, bring that knee to center, right beside the left knee. And now step it back. Inhale to rise. Exhale, guys. Nice job. Fold it forward. Frame the foot. Let's step it back. Plank pose. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down the knees, chest and the chin. And then we'll press it up. And then we'll lower down, bending the elbows, heart towards the floor, chin down, and press it back up. One more time. Bend the elbows, lower everything down, hover the heart, chin light touch. Exhale, press it forward. Now find downward facing dog. Long spine, press those heels to the floor, reach them if they don't reach all the way, just imagine the energy pulling them down, breathe in. Inhale, stepping right foot forward. We're going to move into our warrior three, so ground, ground, ground. Inhale to rise, lifting the heart, arms come out to the side, breathe in. Exhale. Now let's find our eagle arms right here. So bring the left arm forward, and then the right arm comes on top of the left. Find either the backs of the hands together or the palms. And now bring that left leg through, ground and find some strength in the right leg. Cross the leg over. And maybe that toe or the foot comes behind the calf, maybe it doesn't. Garudasana. You want to bring everything together, kind of scrunch it. Okay. Nice job, guys. 2 more breaths here, however you want to give them to yourself. Now let's untangle that leg. Keep it lifted. The left knee beside the right. Let the arms go. Bring the left arm back, left hand back. Kick the left hand into the left foot, into the hand. And then hinge it forward. Feel that stretch in the leg. And then the right arm maybe comes up. Maybe it comes out. Find your version of Nagarajasana. King dancer pose. Breathe in. And now exhale, bring that knee forward. Bring the hands down. Inhale, arms come to the sky. Exhale, fold it forward. Breathe in. Step the left foot back. Bring that right knee towards that right wrist. Lower the leg down. And let's come into our sleeping pigeon. So the left leg is long. Maybe you come onto blocks on the arms. And pause. And if this isn't for you, if it doesn't feel good on the line like this, come onto your back. And just find that figure 4, kind of what we did standing. So the right knee, or right ankle underneath that left knee, you can do it on your back. We're here for a few breaths. Maybe closing the eyes. Like I said, we did a lot of birds today. It's kind of like those birds in a field. They don't worry about where things are going to come from. They just gather and gather for the day. So allowing ourselves to gather and fill what we need for today. You can do it again tomorrow. You can begin again. Just bring our hands to the mat so we can gently kind of press up. Curl the toes of the left foot under. Lift that right knee. And let's send the leg back up to the sky. Maybe make some circles, stack the hips. And the right foot can come down. And then kind of rock forward, bring that left knee towards the left wrist. Lower the shin down, lower the right leg down, the right knee. You can bring a block or anything underneath that hip if you need to. You can change the angle of that left shin. You can always come onto your back for figure 4. Let's just recline here. Filling ourselves so that we can gather from ourselves. On an exhale, bring those hands to the earth. And then allow yourself to kind of come up. And this time we're just going to roll over to the left so that right leg might come out long and then make your way to your back. When you get to your back, if you want to drop that left knee to the side with that right leg long, it's kind of reminiscent of a reclined tree to open that left hip. Maybe you send the leg long or hug the knees in. Our next asana is shavasana. So if you need anything along the way, anything we didn't get to that might feel really good, just bring that into your practice. And then find that shavasana. Just imagine yourself as a well. Just whatever you need is just filling your well right now in Shavasana. So you can drink from the well of yourself and begin again. Just invite you to remain on your backs to close class today. Seems kind of fitting this morning. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.